Alright, good morning, and once again it is time for a summer stream. It's about 6:30. I decided to be on. Yep, back to DDO. But somehow I'm having crazy luck today. I haven't been able to play much. But already I've pulled, I ran for the first time on this character on the server. On Halls of Evening Star. Did two of the optionals and pulled both the, Manual of Stealthy Pilfering, which I love, and the Necklace of Mystic Adelians. The necklace is not as important as the manual for me, so I upgraded the manual. I bought some stones. Spread the love. And so now I should always have that on. It, baby, you wanna say roll with it, baby. You just never know where it's going to pull the stupid stuff from. All right. I'm going to go ahead and try to run all of this. I think I have enough. The thing is, I'm going to do it back to back to back, so I'm going to try to use this one hireling for all 5 quests. Yeah. So since we've got the time, we will run back to the airship first to get a full 330 buff. I usually do Belly of the Beast last. I find it the most annoying. Sorry, I'm trying to find something to listen to. We can just start off with highway songs.
This is one of the gateways for which Shindelin has become known as the City of Portals. It leads to the furthest reaches of the Underdark, the surface realms, and beyond. The Drow regularly use such portals, returning with plunder and slaves.
Oh, I did do the missives. I just saw, like, looked up and like, hey, there's a full map.
The guardhouse ahead leads into a portion of the city dominated by House Sin.
on back out to winter winds train my head, but I always came out warm somehow.
This grand courtyard serves as the entry point for the sprawling house-sin compound. According to your sources, the laboratory of the Flash lies somewhere to the north. House Sin is extremely secretive. You won't be welcome here, even if you are disguised as a drow.
Oh, I forgot the dragon. We're gonna need a couple more then. Come on. So high around the town where I was born, it seems so far away. But I was there just yesterday. I would travel all my life.
If your sources are correct, the laboratory with the flash stones should be through the open doorway to the west. An eerie green light pulses from one corner of this arcane laboratory. This must be where the flash stones are stored.
I got scourge weapons. It is so much easier to kill the undead.
You have found a box of flash stones. Use them to destroy necromantic cauldrons.
Kind of barely even notice these guys anymore. Ooh.
The unexpected glare of torches lights the room.
And up on
No
that
doubt
I
this
could
is where
not
the House
sleep.
Sin wizards study the scrolls
Whiskey that I
find
drink
within the
was
surface.
cheating. Shaking hands, I went out with my last cigarette again. Well, something my friend. Sleepy-eyed, I reached my bed. Some sleepy dreaming, they are coming on. Sitting with my baby, much obliged indeed. See, I like to listen to South Say Midnight Lady, right, with Layla by Derek and the Dominos. Derek and the Dominos, Layla always reminds me of a sunset. This always reminds me of a sunrise.
A powerful explosion destroys the library's archive, leaving the stone floor scorched.
I mean, when you listen to, I don't know where I get sunset out of Layla. But this is obviously talking about kind of staying up through a night.
This corner of the courtyard is where house necromancers bring fresh corpses to be sorted.
And surprisingly enough, I'm probably going to say that out of the two songs, I think I like
The
South
living
City more.
inhabitants of the compound take their meals in this dining hall, waited on by their undead servants.
There was no reason for these dreams I said I'd chat with you. Sometimes I get both of them because I know there are two necromancers right here. Somebody wasn't happy with me. They threw Lord Lucy's. Where are they? Oh, they're out already. Duh.
The sound of dark crashes drifts in from the room ahead.
You sure have saved
You
his
smell
man,
things.
so was it me. I thought there was no reason for all the things I do. With the smile I said I would turn with you. I messed up. Somebody over here is creating drow zombies. Huh. Usually that's empty. It's locked. I'm not gonna go down there. Just puts me a little ahead. Why, to tell you the truth.
These servants' quarters look filthy and smell worse. The servants themselves are long past caring. A pair of necromantic cauldrons is used to brew up more hell when it's needed.
What a good girl, what a smart girl, what a pretty girl. And so we got these chains hanging around on the on the string rolls with them. Pretty chain, a first thing the same. His name is the hair shirt that I wear. His hair shirt is from your brown hair. This song is the cross that I bear. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, and be with me tonight. Know there is a right to be with me tonight. And go to school and I write exams. If I pass, if I fail, if I drop out, one in the bank. And if they do, they'll soon forget. 'Cause it won't take much for me to show my life ain't over yet.
The cauldrons in the servants' quarters have
Got
been
scared
destroyed.
and I wake up strange. I wake up wondering if anything in my life is on a change. Wake up scared, I wake up strange, and everything around me stays the same. Hair shirt I wear, this hair shirt is woven from his woven from Your brown hair, the sun is across the light. Bear with me, bear it with me, bury it with me, and be with me tonight. And know that it isn't right. Sat down and I wrote this song. I couldn't tell you that you were always so instead I looked in the mirror, watched TV and nothing like
The drone is chanting pulses from the vast chamber ahead. From what you've seen so far, surely some sort of unspeakable ritual must be underway. The guards watching the ritual chamber make no attempt to stop the arrival.
And this hair should rolling from your brown hair. Song is across the land. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Be with me tonight.
Faint voices echo from down the side corridor ahead. You hear voices below, plotting treachery against the matron mother of House Sin.
There's no cause for anger. I swear to you, everything is going according to plan.
It had better be.
Now it's time to see if we can get ourselves to seal a house in.
Death would be a mercy. There can be no mistakes, Sarnish. My mother suspects us already. Now go, before someone sees us together.
The matron mother makes one last futile appeal to Lorth as she dies.
That's, geez, pulling everything today. Is it a good one? It's a great one. That's the 5th named item I pulled off of Argo today. I've only ran 5 quests. Well, 4 quests, really.
A necromancer matron's cauldron has been destroyed.
Yeah, if that had just been like regular intelligence, I'd have just feeded it to my weapon. Just in case they get off the reservation.
Yes! You have the eyes of an eagle.
Stupid spell word donut. Just kind of is killing me. jealousy, turning snakes into the sea, turning hesic lullaby, choking
What's slowing you
on
down?
our
Keep moving!
eyes, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eagle eyes, and Mr. Brightside. Yeah, I can get out now. Let's go over here and kill the undead necromancer. I never, I never, I never.
I am going to take a moment. You didn't mean to damage me. We'll just pick ourselves up
No stab
and move on.
Deprived of their best necromancer.
What I got. This is music in your eyes, not to be confused with story in your eyes. One is a Stan Rogers song, the other one was performed by the Moody Blues. They're vastly different.
The remaining undead crumble to dust as the ritual chamber burns.
Boy, that's a lot quicker with Scourge weapons. I mean, I didn't do this that long ago with the longsword, and it was a little bit of a slog on normal. Scourge weapons definitely are adding quite a bit of this something on top, you know?
Bash
At
him
least I
up,
didn't
bash him
get
in! To leave him alive would be a
Strider
sin!
web thing. Woohoo, arcane mercenary. It's time to... Yeah, my charisma's not bad. I need to get tomes though. Stat tomes, because I can't build my my bard range, my ranger bard, my iron song, iron chant,
Guardhouse ahead leads
iron
into a
chant
portion
Tempest
of the
Ranger.
city
Without,
dominated by House
it
Sin.
needs tomes.
Smash them! Smash them all!
Wish Supreme tomes weren't so expensive. They cut all of them by a third. I would definitely like buy at least a +3 for every single one of my characters. I have a lot of characters. Ooh, I got the damage of the beast. Yeah, I'm not that interested. Other kills, let's go. Let's go! Music in your eyes. Is up on your lips again.
Counting our kills calms my nerves.
Just remember, 666 may be the damage of the beast, but yeah, 661 is the damage of hell. Because, you know, that's the area to cut of hell. I know, I live there. maybe there's like some kind of seed value every time
Glorious.
you go in, because I've had runs through this where it's all like the poison doesn't affect you. It's all like, no matter what you roll. The lag. Garrett, heal yourself. I hate when they do that. Jeez. Not dumb. I do find that, you know, if you have a way to get them restoration, they usually pop out of it. It's like they get hit with like a stat damage and it doesn't clear right.
This is what's best in life.
I always felt kind of bad for the Cranberries because their garden party moment kind of came on tape. I was watching this. It was like live from a German
At one end of the chamber stands a
dance,
large
like
portal gateway
German
down
bandstand,
into
right?
the Temple of Loth that sits high
It's like
atop
German
the
dance
ziggurat.
party. The Cranberries were playing, and they started out with Schizophrenic Playboy, which is a terrifically high energy song and whatnot. Everybody was in the club just sitting on their hands and whatnot. It was kind of, you know, felt sorry for them because obviously this, you know, really kick-ass song that they're playing. And then after that, they play Zombie, which is not a bad song. I don't really think it's as danceable. But all these people are really getting into it. And I get it, you know, it's the classic and whatnot. But I hate to tell you this. Musically wise, and for a dance club, Schizophrenic Playboy is a ton better than Zombie.
We make a great team.
Not to take away from the Zombie and what its importance and everything, but
The
no.
portal lies ahead. The interior of the ziggurat is so vast that the drow use magic to move between different sections of the structure.
I'm out. I'm out. No. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, you better watch out. Schizophrenic player.
The smell of
I don't care if I don't get the named item in this one. It's just the
contempt tell you that you have discovered slave pens.
Blade of the High Priestess. I'm literally just going to feed it to my weapon if I get it.
Yes!
My sentient jewel. It was not the best of weapons, considering that the sacrificial dagger was out there. Before, it's still not. It never go anywhere. course, the really great dagger and caught in the web. It just never stood a chance.
I don't see how this will help us bash heads, but fine.
Drow guards stand a mute watch throughout this area.
Yay!
You'll need to take care of them before you'll be able to reach the spell component.
That Stungar didn't help
I'm
now.
supposed
Whatever I
to
have
dish
is
out
spent
pain,
towards DR.
not receive it.
Fuck that. That was not his. Oh, well,
With its
anyway, there we
protectors
go.
defeated, you may now take
The ceremonial dagger. Just for ceremonies, not a weapon.
Yes, yes, claim the spoils of victory, then let's move on. There are more heads to bash. I can feel it.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. Like, what am I doing? I'm going the right way. Alright, we gotta go over to the other side.
Bash him up, bash him in. To leave him alive would be a sin.
The crits are really nice on these.
The walls and ceilings of these hallways are choked with densely layered webs. Clearly, this area is devoted to Loth's favorite creature.
You collect our riches. I'll take a moment to calm myself for the next fight.
I gotta probably just outrun them, but what's the point? I'm gonna scratch myself. I was cleaning up, but I don't. Sometimes I just don't feel cuts anymore. Depends where they are. No, I don't want to listen to Standing Against Skies, but Alright, I don't want Seven Island Sweet. It just takes forever. Oh, linger by the cranberries.
What's wrong with you? Go and hit something with me!
And then around the same time, there's Linger, and here's where the story ends by the Sundays. And I've never heard two songs as pretty. They're both very sad.
Counting our
songs.
kills calms my nerves.
Very beautiful.
With its Drow Guardians dead, the Spider Brooch is now yours for the taking. Now that you've found both magical components, Elminster can open the portal within the main chamber.
Okay, Thursday's brightest days ahead over on DDO stream. Never remember.
The Timber Guardian twitches spasmodically, then noisily slides into death. The portal entrance is now clear.
That really has to be one of the easiest
The
orange
Temple of
names in
Love
the history of
lies
this
before
game
you,
of all time.
preeminent in its position high atop the gigantic ziggurat.
You're too late to stop my scrying, surface dwellers. Now I will find the thread of
You're
the
too
weave
late to
and
stop my
deliver it to
scrying.
you.
I've been trying to cast this spell for 2 years to find something that's 12 feet away.
Wait, can it be? It's the girl, Anna. How delicious! The brave heroes delivered the thread of the weave right into my hands. Loth, the thread of the weave is my gift to you. Now enter the portal, girl, and accept your fate in the demon web. You cannot resist. Kill the surface dwellers. I command you, in the name of the Spider Queen.
Smash them! Smash them all!
Dark Eminence, bless your servant as I slay these unworthies in your glorious name. Mother of spiders, send me your children to cleanse your temple.
What's slowing you down? Keep moving! Our legend grows!
Wolf is unstoppable now she has the thread of the weave.
Next up is Dretches. Icky, icky
Godmother?
Dretches.
Send forth your
And some
demonic
dragon
minions
rocks,
to
but-
slay your enemies.
Really, we gotta concentrate on the important part. She sent Dretches, and the wall thoroughly didn't care.
This is what's best in life.
Both ugly issue. Help me defeat
Dretches,
your
for when
foes.
you don't care enough to
Bring
send
me
the very
thread of the
worst.
weave.
Enough talking. Let's get back to the part
Good,
where
we
we
killed her
fight
outright. We
things.
don't need to stay here and listen to Hamburger.
Your servant begs you.
Weakling, you dare to beg
I hate listening to Hamburger here.
priestess may never beg.
I can't die like this. Please, please, not like this.
It's also a big advantage after you've done it the first time to be able to do these quests in any order when you're just trying to get XP for your destinies and whatnot.
Through the bars of this portcullis shines the dim glow of House Dunrobar.
Don't I get the sword guy. Bummers.
The illusion spell does its work. The Dunrobar guards hardly blink as you walk by. You are no more than a lowly servant in there. The courtyard of House Dunrobar opens up before you. This bell is used to summon all House Dunrobar for demonstrations, tests, and ceremonies. The passages of Dunrobar are quiet and spare, a testament to the martial discipline of the house.
This will be broken. No shadow can't stop the light.
Blade masters and healing students alike dine elbow to elbow in the halls of this populous martial house. The personal quarters of Dunrobar's martial leaders boast vaulted ceilings and imposing pillars. Beyond them are the matron's chambers. You spy a weapons rack by one door that must belong to the High Battle Master himself.
Yeah, I hate the fact that
An
they
angry voice comes from beyond the door.
They have treated us as foot soldiers long
activate. You
enough.
can't turn them off.
It is we who find the thread. Will Sind or Avathul dare say? On close inspection, this lever seems less tarnished with use than the other one.
Alright, let's see.
Yes, claim the spoils of victory. Then let's move on. There are more heads to bash. I can feel it.
So we can feed it to our weapon. Ooh, that's not good.
Battlemaster Teblin's prized blades are ruined. All that remains is to make the fact known in as public a way as possible.
Oh, come over here and kill Steel. Just a hireling, as Kosh once said, respect from whom? It's not today.
The bell reverberates in the courtyard and throughout every corner of the Dunrobar compound. Suddenly, an angry voice booms from up above.
Who are you?
Cries the High Battlemaster of Dunrobar.
Why have you rung the bell? What? Nothing to say for yourself?
Yeah, that's really not fair.
Roars.
Warriors of Dunrobar, attack! My weapons! What have you done?
What's wrong with you? Go and hit something with me.
Let's start working on these guys again. Oh, jeez. Everybody's got to be a chump.
Smash them! Smash them all!
First one won't fall down. Looks like he's kind of stunned.
The weapons master of Dunrobar lies dead. Who would believe this was the work of a mere servant? One or another drow house will be blamed, and their alliance will crumble, just like the weapon master's blade.
Alright, on to Avathul. I should have started to have a tool for this as we were going to do probably the Beast. Just thought about that.
Through the bars of this portcullis shines the dim glow of House Dunnoir.
No, no red name.
I'm supposed to dish out pain, not receive
Lag
it.
tonight. Not big server lag, but like, you know, AI lag, because you know, some of these.
And deeper into the Underdark, down into
Yeah, and we
places
get
that
our
even
herky-jerky
allow
guard.
fear to tread. Falling into its depths,
Maybe a
most
subroutine lag.
assuredly be suicide.
Where did I put that subroutine? Where did my go sub go?
Unlike the other noble houses, House Avathul resides away from the central ziggurat and close to its merchandise. You find yourself
I should
in
really
the
be able to open up all the
Avathul
gates
slave
now.
pens. Due to the
It's
illusion,
what, plus 89?
you appear
Yeah,
to be
89. I
just one
think that,
more harmless captive.
I think that
waiting
means
to
I'll
be
fail on
found
a 1.
and forced into service.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 on that one. It was all like, yeah, don't worry about it. There's not even the slimmest chance.
The last of the captives have been freed, and a full riot is underway. Time to search for a way into the slave
Right, so
quarters
right in the middle of that
within House
lock,
Avathul.
I got that stupid Windows 10 focus error. I think I'll try to fix that tomorrow. Yep, see, there it goes again. Just lost focus. Just all like, nope. Sorry, this Windows process is more important than your game.
This tower, high above the slaves, is filled with priceless and ancient artifacts.
Counting our kills calms my nerves.
Spaceman by the Killers. Hello, night. You wanna rip me from my bed, then you take my blood tide. I left a strange impression in my head.
guard captain
I
investigates
like
the racket.
a lot
What
of
is
these
going on here?
songs.
Who let these captives out? Get back in your cages now!
Bash him up! Bash him in! To leave him alive would be a sin!
Where's Captain Amazeballs?
The slave pen yards lead down into the main slave quarters. You will only find collared, obedient slaves in here.
Now we've got the fully upgraded manual. Hopefully, I will never see another
The
failed.
slaves in the sleeping
check.
quarters are unattended by slave master or guard. Their collars ensure
I think I had a
absolute
couple
obedience.
yesterday. Oops, that was my bad. And lost thread.
In the workroom, slaves labor over jobs beneath their drowned masters. Some art the slave master quickly calls out.
A revolt!
I don't see how this will help us bash heads, but fine.
An exasperated voice comes with the sound of an opening door.
What? These collars are supposed to be infallible!
That guy just doesn't want. It's almost always
Yes!
one that just doesn't want to be
You have
saved.
the eyes of an eagle.
The lever here has traces of webbing around the lock. Where could the key be? In the kitchens, slaves cook and clean under a slave master's watchful eye. The slave master looks you over.
An unbroken slave in my kitchen? Either you are very stupid, or I am very lucky.
Okay. Why didn't it come up? Oh. Oh! Oh! Well, look at that. Well, now just look at that. Well, you know, The day has finally arrived. It is now my happiest stream day. Somebody has finally rated me. I haven't been rated since my very first Lotro stream. That was over a year and a half ago. Thank you, McVegan Pants, and thank you for all the explorers, people coming in. I loved watching the Sea of Thieves earlier. I made some jokes. And now you can watch me play Dungeons and Dragons online. Badly. Yeah, I'm not doing a raid. I guess I could probably do.
Yes!
Go do. I need some those gloves. Those the charged gauntlets. I could probably go just like go do like raiding. I could go like do heroic elite. What's it called? Chronoscope. I gotta do that anyway. Eventually, I need charged gauntlets. But yeah, let's see. Thank you for showing up, Zeusadeus. We got Jinx Pumpkin. Valgrimley, Ranger 9427, somebody I've been wanting to meet for a while, actually, or at least have in my stream. I see Ranger literally everywhere. Everywhere I go, there's Ranger. Yes, McVegan Pants, way. I have been sitting here in my lonely writer's garret, waiting for a raid for a long time.
This is what's best in life.
Well, somebody already gifted me a sub, so I can't really sub. Usually I give my subs out to the people who do nice things for me. I think I owe one to Gussie. I think he uses one of those Harry Potter time turners so you can watch multiple streams a day. That's my theory. That's my really nerdy theory. Why do I have a bunch of really active slaves? I need to free. They all came over here for some reason, but they weren't fighting. They were just running around for some reason. I don't know. They were really confusing. That's like Space Ghost. I miss Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Legendary!
I used to watch that religiously. But then again, I also like David Letterman, so it would stand to reason that I would like something as silly as Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So did you sink all of the bad chips? Oh good, there's one more. Okay, we've also got Aurora Ember. Is that the Aurora Ember? I think it is. I'll have to check my list. Hard Hit, let's see, Infusion, Red Dawn 36. Yeah, okay. I think I have managed to mention everybody now. So yeah, for those of you who are new, my channel is themed as Glyn's Arcade. I'm Doug Lindauer. I chose Glyn. Oh, you got credit for the skilly ships?
Clean that up, slaves.
Oh.
Care if your fingers are bleeding.
Okay.
Your miserable lives mean nothing.
Yeah, I've been hearing that actually about that. About the Sea of Thieves games and how difficult it is sometimes to get loot because of that.
Is lined with a thin
I chose to use my last name because it sounds like Flynn's Arcade from Tron. I'm a huge Tron fan, as you can see by my chat logo. Huge Tron fan. I was probably a little too excited that Bruce Boxleitner was going to be on Babylon 5 simply because of that. It's probably bad. I have a bot, but it's been acting up, so it's not doing any moderation. I've got the typical games, I guess. I don't remember what I did, though. I've got to learn how to do those automated stuff, too.
The lever mounted in
But if anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them.
Strikes you
They're waiting for people to talk to. A bunch showed up.
Grinds against stone somewhere down the hall. A faint rushing sound.
I'm playing a very weird
although you hardly noticed the sound before.
ASMR Scourge build. Right now, I'm also doing a 5-quest chain. I'm on quest 4.
The large Dregoth stares at you.
You must be the one causing so much trouble around here. No matter. This ends now.
Okay. The Cavalier Cavalry name. All right, well, that's a great one. All right. So when I was in high school, I played a game called Battletech. It's a board game, and I had to come up with a regimental name. Because you have to have a unit name. You have a theme. We were all playing mercenaries for the Great Houses, and I've always kind of liked the concept of the cavalry. The people on horses who come in and save the day. But my favorite thing in the universe back then, believe it or not, I was just about ready to learn how to drive, and my dream car, and yes, this is definitely strange, my dream car at the time was a V6 Cavalier station wagon from Chevrolet. I don't particularly dream big, so I put the Cavalier with the cavalry and came up with Cavalier Cavalry. And I have been literally using it ever since, because it's kind of funny to say that we're named after a horde of small Chevys. But they're actually surprisingly not garbage cars, because it turns out that when dealers receive used cars, the car that actually usually shows up with the least amount of problems is the Cavalier. It didn't hold true with the Cobalt, though. The Cobalt's pretty crummy.
Who are you?
I mean, the Epsilon platform was pretty good. They just didn't kind of put it very well together. So, yeah, the Cavalier Cavalry, yeah, it comes from the strangest place, but I've never had an illusion of being
What are you
not
waiting for?
strange.
Slaves, get them!
Oh, come on, get off all my attacks, and lower my damage, and we should be good.
You think you can escape us? Let's not simply walk out of Shingle. Run if you can, slave.
Well, Cavalier, it worked okay, because actually when I was playing, because Cavalier also has the additional meaning of not caring, and I found that the easiest way to beat my friends, and they were always like, oh, so protective of their mechs, they didn't want to get them hurt, and I was always a lot more daring. Dare I say, it was very Cavalier how I used my mechs, so. Yeah, it kind of fit that way too, but yeah, we are named after a horde of small Chevrolets, so.
Yes, claim the spoils of
The other
victory,
part
then
came
let's
after.
move on. There are more heads to bash.
Backward
I
now.
can feel it.
I don't know, V6 Cavalier is probably pretty nimble. It probably would last longer than my mom's Suburban. You wouldn't think so, but Suburban and a Cavalier I don't think it makes any difference to an AC-10 or a PPC, so I'd rather have the nimble one. Smaller target. Of course, over the last 25 years, I have not been able to acquire a Cavalier station wagon. At first it was because I really couldn't afford any kind of car, and now it's because, well, V6 Cavaliers qualify for the Cars for Clunkers campaign, so most of them have been crushed.
Merchandise. The chasm ahead
Which is
drops
sad.
deeper and deeper into the Underdark, down into places that even
I had 3 really good shots, and I missed all of them by about 5 minutes.
Most assuredly.
The last time I had the money in hand. No, I sold it about 5 minutes ago. You. 93, white and blue trim, pretty decent shape. Your shoes learn how to choose sadness. Time to throw off those chains for all our brains with madness. Yeah, since there wasn't many people on, I was listening to my music. I'm listening to That Girl by the Bare Naked Ladies.
This portcullis shines the dim.
Oh, hey, look at that red name. Let's go get him. Woo-hoo. So I'm doing one of my favorite things on DDO. I'm playing. Yeah, I used this Garrett contract down to about like 3 minutes, and then I'm doing a 5-chain series, so I kind of get like an hour and a half free hireling.
Has become known as the city of portals.
Anything to save money.
It leads to the furthest reaches
So I'm doing the
of
last
the surface realms and
last quest I can do without having to leave the Underdark
the Drow of
or
Shindle
Shindlerin, which is Belly of the Beast.
invade and destroy Riz Malag, turning it into the ruins
I
you
have
see
this
around you.
weird fascination for making the hirelings work way past their contracts have expired. Like, I'm gonna get my value out of it. All of it.
Smash them! Smash them all!
I have actually, like, ran all through the Vale to use up a contract. Usually, I think it's a haystack at that level. Am I doing Cove at all? No, because I don't have anyone to run it with. And I find it too hard to do alone on most of my tunes. I had a Cove runner,
Echo dimly off the cavern walls. The
but I
sound
TR'd
of
her.
depraved spectators
She's only
clamoring
level
for the
6, and I made her into an ASMR. Usually,
What is the password?
it's a cleric fighter combo with where I've taken the dragon mark, so I have the D door to go back to the beginning if they get into trouble. No, we just start a fight. I don't want to give him 1,000 platinum pieces. I'm saving 1,000 platinum pieces just by having Garrett out here. Way too long.
The magical
Yeah, I was thinking about building on Argo a
what you are seeking
challenge runner, a level 15 challenge runner. Probably a warlock because they have D-Door.
By invitation, but you're as evil as they. It may not yet, disgusted at his weakness, right?
I always do the same two guys because you can either get a maximum of 3 chests, the end chest and the 2 side chests, or you can get all the XPs. And I'd rather have a little bit of. I'd have the maximum loot I can get. But the main reason why I want to get a challenge farmer, of course, is because then I can get guild renown
You've
pods.
agreed to help House Cave Rim balance its books.
Those
by
still
killing
broken after all these years.
bankrupting their gambling
Guild renown
operations.
pods from the Caneth challenges. Huh. Yeah, I'd imagine so. You can see how that would help. You can see doing that the same thing with an artificer. But the druid pets do seem to be a lot smarter than
Now has one less
the Artie dog.
Of course, Voltaine's death also means his slave.
And electric seems to be pretty dumb.
Probably Ryters' true motivation all along.
The biggest problem with the Artie dog is that if you do decide to take the anarchic side for the box breaking, sometimes it gets so obsessed about the box breaking, it forgets it's supposed to fight. This guy loves to level drain. Let's make sure I have a death weird on. So the two easiest ones to do, the two optionals that are easiest to do in this one are Rytez and the Caverin. The betting office back there. And you kill it as Zorak and Voltaine. It's easy. Why did he? Every now and then he does that. Right? I'll have everything up and he'll still just kill me. He's like scary. Come on. Every now and then, nothing you can do is a stupid disintegrate with crit. Yeah,
The illithid sputters
I have
and
to try
falls,
that.
rendering any
you
wages
could use a
against
human
null
druid and
void.
get a D-door.
Zeslin will be pleased.
Although I don't know how. How do you kill faster on a druid at level 4? What do you use?
This is the place you've been searching for. How many purple dragon knights have met their end here? For you found the purple dragon knights.
I mean,
at
it'd have to
last.
be pretty good to overcome anything. All of my collection of really good
This
machine
does
guns.
not look good.
For me, it'd be better to do it at 5 because then I could go up a level
There
with
doesn't
my.
appear to be a way to release
my
the knights,
weapon.
but the drow in charge calls out from his seat above, feral sighs.
Yeah, I don't. I can't do that.
Well, at least it will amuse me to watch you die
Not having
down in
blood.
the pit.
It's probably gonna be a lot harder on.
Feral cavemen shout
I don't
out
usually
to
solo
you.
things on Epic Hard because I'm usually like doing things really fast.
But we didn't come here to see the death of unthinking
Oh,
animals, not did we?
okay. I get
It's
you.
time for
8.
some thinking
Alright,
of
level 8.
thieving
Yeah.
gladiators.
See, if I was to do it at that, I'll go all the way up to 10 for the next level anyway.
Counting our kills.
My gear
calms
is
my
gated at
nerves.
5, 10, 15, 21, 27. Okay, I get you. I'm probably going to get a set of level 20 gear just because it'll be a little bit easier to get through from 20 to 21. Because 15 gear doesn't really.
Bash 'em
mean
up,
all it
bash 'em
is,
in. To
even
leave
if
'em
it's-
alive would be a
even being
sin.
First epics. Dear Lord, this is a lot different on Epic. Alone.
Smash them. Smash them all.
Them applauds your further victories.
Perhaps those you on T were not all that tinkling after all. Let's see if some drow.
Yeah,
knows a
and then you
greater
get and
challenge.
defeat Sanger and the epics. And then is our sentient jewels 29?
This
Or
is
are
what's
they
best in life.
Just add to anything. Because if you get somebody to run you through even into the mist, then you could get that. You at least get a jewel. And then you can slot it into, well, you want to get Balazard at, is it Balazard? I think it is. Balazard at 23? That would be a good sentient weapon. I wonder if that's point. I didn't see if it sold my auction or not.
Standing still,
no,
not
no,
doing
no,
anything
no.
makes me
I
angry.
hate ground weapon poison because no matter how big, how up you are, it's really hard to not get frozen from time to time.
To address the audience.
My dear guests, now that we've whetted
And
our
if you get a
taste
bad
for
area
it,
with a lot of
it's time.
Rites is startled when he sees you're his opponent.
RE, Jewel is going to be in CC, but it's in white plume, so you need someone
He says,
to need to tell you white plume,
This fighting pit will be able to stand
and
against
there's no end chain to get it from, so you'll need to get it from a rock.
Pharaoh seems displeased by your survival.
No, in all honesty, those Driders are just as easy.
Well, we can solve the problem of these surface dwellers.
Depends on how many stupid champs I get.
I give you the
Determine how bad this is
champion
going
of
to
the
be.
arena. Pressing
Oh,
door.
Lord. I'm gonna watch Garrett. I don't have any. I just got enough UMD to. Break. On heroic, I wouldn't think it would drop on heroic though. Sentient jewels are legendary items. I feel Rites. I've never seen Rites die.
We make a
Fun
great
to watch
team.
Rites die.
Pharaoh applauds your victories.
Yeah, that's not gonna.
Blood and carnage. Very nice.
Unless this purple worm has a lot, doesn't have that many more hit points.
I'm afraid your winning streak.
Oh. Well, I'd spoil it for you, but that's not really my thing. It's a pretty big quest, though. It's got a lot of neat mechanics, so you'll enjoy it.
You slay the first one.
Wow, I defeated him in the first
Continues to trim it as
well.
more worms approach. The worm is attacking one of the spectators.
Wants to talk to the worm, but we don't talk to worms.
Cowering fear. The rest of the crowd cheers their misfortune.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I need from those. I still need the armor from
Another stand collapses.
Ravenloft, the light armors from Old Bone Grinder. I've got one, which is the reason why I'm doing this.
Glorious!
Did I kill the purple worm? I guess so.
The last
Oh,
of the
you
spectators
down to our last of our 4 purple worms. The cruelty.
Yes!
Champs I hate the most because they put dot stacks on you.
Another worm. Pharaoh Kevorim evades its hungry maw, but tumbles into the arena himself.
On low level,
Lands on his feet
cruelty
and
ones
gets
are
covered
the
in
worst.
worm juices. The Kevorim boss shouts with manic glee.
After that is the pandemoniums that have the big.
I'll rebuild it and breed more worms. With
Right, your guts.
grasp. I'm invincible.
He just got eaten by a worm. One's all like tasty.
That giant worm not only swallowed
The worm's name is
but
Sin Eater.
that enormous worm again. It doesn't look like there's a way out of here, except through.
I just gotta hit him enough so he eats me too now. We're gonna be going to the worm.
This is what happens when you're too slow to crush skulls.
You've been swallowed. You're still alive for the moment, but it's only a matter
Alright,
of
we've
time
got
until
9
you're
minutes
digested.
on the Death Wars.
Unless you find a way out.
I'm fine with that. Means, I died. We need acid prot though. I mean, this worm's nothing but acid. Well, I guess I should have rested Garrett before I put acid prot on him. I see the stars glow one by one. All angels of the mighty constellations. Be singing as
Acidic
now.
fluid. This is a piece of that worm-slaying weapon that Cave-Rim was using. It must
Good
have
thing that they dropped those
swallowed.
shards which act like daggers. I mean, I'm gonna lose my skirt
Even
weapons,
when
but
shattered it to pieces, the cave
I'm also not gonna break my weapons on the.
resistance against the digestive acid. If you slay something with the shard, that magic might reactivate.
We've got slimes and we've got rust monsters coming up.
The worm's anatomy opens to let you through, deeper into its digestive tract.
Doing what they want. Corsicating and this is.
What good am I to you in a backpack?
Perhaps slaying them with the Earthcarver shard will also fuel its protective magic.
Hey, we give them what they want. You're lost and hate as it can be. With blood and love taste so sweet. Then we give them what they want.
That ooze, it's some kind of buildup of digestive.
Remember in high school, my
flame.
friend was disappointed to find out they were not actually 10,000 maniacs. He was a very strange boy. Oh, right, I'm no longer doing scourge weapons. He got rid of all of his Billy Joel albums because it was the devil's music. Billy Joel. I'm not talking about Metallica, which was big, or Def Leppard, or even the emerging rap scene. Nope.
These shards
Billy
glow
Joel.
with power when they come near each other. If you found the remaining shards, you could piece Earthcarver back together again.
A very strange person. Alright, now let's go kill some rust monsters.
Section
The
of
little ones,
intestine
parasite.
is infested
They're
by
tiny
some
little rust
kind
monsters.
of parasite.
And then there's a big one.
They probably feed.
Thank God
whatever
he's
the
not
worm hasn't yet digested.
a champ. Usually my wife kills these. She plays a monk.
Parasite into pieces. Something it had swallowed glimmers as the rest of its remains dissolve.
Why can't I
Earthcarver
highlight the
shard
shard?
has nearly enough shards to reassemble the weapon. It looks
a
like
little
it's Pharaoh
strange.
Cave-Rim. He still lives. And has the last shard in
come back to me. Really? Alright, now we reassemble the earth carver shards.
Now you just
And
all the freshly killed meat has kick-started the worm's digestive system. This place is
we gotta swim through the acid, it's trying to digest us.
solid ground of a sort. Now that you have some footing, here's your
Oh,
chance
we're
to
fine.
use
Let's just
earth
get out
carving
of
to
this
get out
worm.
of here undigested.
That's not the front part of the worm we came out of.
Slime and guts.
We were swallowed and we went the long way.
His tail spelled its doom, but it seems the head is too
Trying to hope he doesn't knock me back a couple.
well with Earth Carver. You can finish the job.
So I'm kind of moving along the bottom so he doesn't do his knockback.
The grievous
There we go.
you
Oh, right at the end.
finally catch up with it, and it collapses in a ground
And
shaking.
since we did Voltane and the Caver ends, we get 3 chests, right, Tess? Zeslin, that's her name. Zeslin Caverin. A little bit of renown. I knew that was going to happen. Don't throw this away. Okay, I got rid of those. There we go. All right. Now you gotta turn them all in. It's a lot of quests to turn in. Dance left, this road is gonna pull through. I love the cover that I don't remember their names, but they were on AV Undercover. They did a cover of the New Radicals. You get what you give. It was really pretty. They didn't do the little rap he does at the end, but that's okay. That's become really, really outdated. Alright, I'm going to get rid of all my ammo. Sell the gems. Alright. Everything else I gotta keep because I gotta break it down. That's why at the end, if I don't get anything I can turn into a craftable, I always take either a weapon or an armor. That way when I break it down, I get some money back. Right now I'm only really looking for green augment slots. Nope. Or I'm looking for weapons I don't have with a red augment slot, or weapons I do have with a metal and a red augment slot. Like this one, if this is a red augment slot, I'd take it. But I've got enough regular scimitars. Well, I need red augment slots, really. Yeah, so I'll take the weapon.
Savor our victory. Celebrate our triumph. glory in our carnage!
Please, red augment slot. No. Dang. That would have been perfect. An adamantine greatsword? That would have been awesome. We'll take it anyway, because we need money. Not making a whole lot of money. Or not making finding a whole lot of craftables. Making okay money. It's been a while since I've seen a tome. There was a while there, it looked like they were dropping a lot more regularly, but then the last update kind of killed that. Just take that. Unless it has a green augment slot, and it doesn't. We'll take the Staff of the Necromancer. I don't want the Staff of the Necromancer, but my
What good am I to
weapon
you in a
does.
backpack?
Feed me, Seymour, feed
That's
me.
it. My appetite for destruction grows.
Alright, let's go see what the mail is. Probably just DDO points or favor rewards. I hadn't really done those a lot. Yep. Oh, am I really the first one to get to Sword Captain to get a spotted wolf pup? I mean, I'm a cat guy, but I want to collect all of them. I think this is my first one. Oh, no, I already had this one. I guess, Psychola got it. Okay. But since I did 5 quests and opened tons of chests, there was... Let's see. In the Underdark, there was 3 in Zend, 2 in Dunrobar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Portal Opens. Another 3 in Avathul, right? 1, 2, maybe there's only 2. I don't know, it always seems like Avathul would have more, but I don't think it does. I think there's only 2. Still a lot of loot. So we gotta go back to the airship. On Argoness, and I just have the mid-size ship. I got it because it looks great. It's a gorgeous looking ship. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, because there's the Garrett. 17 minutes. It probably lasted a lot longer than that. I'm listening to Brazil 66. It's their version of Scarborough Fair. First heard this on a really strange movie called Heavy Traffic by Ralph Bakshi. If you're easily offended, don't Don't watch it. It's not. I mean, Ralph Bakshi himself is not the most politest person in the world. He was. I met him at Comic Con 2011, I think it was. He was exactly as I thought he'd be. He was knucking fuds. He's a wonderful artist. He's the one who directed and did all the artwork for the first attempt to make a Lord of the Rings movie. He fought really hard with the Zantz Company to do Lord of the Rings in 3 parts, and he just didn't have enough power in Hollywood to get what he wanted. He did get them to agree to do 2 parts, but the first movie did not do so well, so he never got to do the second part. And that's why there's a gap in between Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, from it's like 1975, and then the Zantz Company allowed Rankin Bass to do Return of the King for a TV special, and so literally we miss all of Rohan. So for the animated series, so or for the what you can get animated, I'm gonna put it that way. Probably about half his films. I guess that's pretty good. Always looks like there's something trying to pop up over there. So I keep looking like that. I'm looking at the chat. Even if we're just lurking, I'm just looking out of the side of my eye. It always looks like something's popping up there. Yes, I know there's a red augment slot on this, but there's no way I need it. Alright, we are now empty of stuff. A little bit of more inventory management, I'm done. Just gonna pop some stuff in the bank, in the shared bank. This has got to go. That's a craftable. That's old armor. Why wasn't it put away? I need these to do Necro 4. You need it for in front of the dam. I mean, you could just bring an elemental over, but that takes too long. That's why I get UMD. So you can use those wands. Let's see, we've got 30 minutes left, and I still want to do something. I usually stream now from 6:30 to 8:30, sometimes to 9. I already did that. Anybody have any suggestions? I can go do just about anything. I mean, I actually had people, well, I did have people in the view, but for those of you who are remaining, is there anything you want to see me solo? Any heroic quest, and most heroic, I could do heroic Tempest Spine at least. Or I can do just about any epic quest on the upper levels. Oh, let's see what I need too. I haven't done Age of Rage. Oh, that's kind of surprising. This is a relatively new character, so I haven't know a whole lot of stuff. Wow, I am going to... Oh, never mind. I thought that was the other ones. You're like, man, I need all this stuff. Creeping Death. Huh? German Barrett. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go do the newcomers. I've had good luck. Let's go do the newcomers. I still need to be up there. I do the newcomers on my stream all the time because we're looking for something, but I haven't done newcomers on Alad. He's now got the legendary misled investment, so I should be able to survive it, which would be a pleasant change. I also need to do Tower of Frost to get the rune arm. Whirling Words. It's legendary, so I'm going to do it on normal. If I had even one person with me, I'd probably do it on hard. Ooh, I've got to put text saying which I'm on now. I'm on Argonesson right now.
You emerge from the jungle
Not my
into an
Kyber
open
guild.
clearing, only to spot a figure beckoning. Footsteps can be heard from further down the path.
Cold Adherent. They've got a lot more fortification. Oh, I should have looked at that. Okay, I'm good. I don't want to go over waste points. Because I'm also ED farming. I'm currently an unyielding sentinel, level 5, rank 22. So I'm almost done with that. Only about 200,000 XPs to go.
The door opens into an extensive system of stone caverns.
Forget about me. Will you stand above me? With my way, you never loved me. Rain keeps falling, rain keeps falling down, down, down. That's a... Yeah, you can fire magic missiles all you like. One of the reasons why I did this really strange Isomar build was because I was going to get immunity to magic missiles. I've got 11 Ranger for most of the 2-weapon fighting feats for free. Then I went 5 clerics so I could
To
get
leave him alive would be a sin!
War Domain first 2 tiers. And then because I wanted trapping and decent ranging ability, I took 4 Artificer. It's a modification of my 12 Ranger, 8 Arty build. Although with the Falconer tree, I was thinking about doing another version of it with splashing 2 fighter. Not because I want anything, I just want one more feat.
The door opens, revealing a lush waterfall. Twisting paths lead deep into the dense jungle.
Bash him up! Bash him in! To leave him alive would be a sin!
When this came out, it kind of surprised me because DDO has a tendency to have most of the quests branch right first, and these ones were all left. It was all like, man, we got to backtrack. It's on the other side. La, 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 that kind of hurt.
Several giants have set up
The
camp in a
lizard
secluded
folk make
spot.
their first appearance
You
in
spy some
Wayloon.
kind of lever amongst the tents.
For some reason, the Drow love to call you Tizen, which means lizard folk. I get the feeling it's not too polite of a saying for them either. Oh, he's the orange man. I'm like, this guy's taking a little bit longer to kill, but that's because he's supposed to. Trying to get all my special attacks on. Sometimes they're not really going off, but no free loots. This chest always is disappointing because it's locked. You have to have a lock picker.
You collect our riches!
This time we did
take a
it. We
moment
didn't because
calm
my friend
myself
was, I
for the
wanted to
next
play it on my
fight.
bard. We were doing it on, when it came out, we did it on our mains over on Kyber. Except my friend didn't want to be on his main. No, he wanted to be on the one where he was trying to earn XP on. Level 28 and a level 31 quest. Guess who got carried a lot and didn't have rogue skills to justify his presence there. He does silly things like that. He's got a lot of projects too. Some of them don't make a whole lot of sense, but they seem to work for him.
This is what
I'd
happens
say
when
they're
you're
bad.
too slow to
One or
crush
two of them
skulls.
But he's got some weird combos that he plays really well. Like, why would you even think that would go together? But he's doing some work. I think with the state of gear and the state of the what you can and can't have and what the enhancements do, I think there's very little. There are very little things that you can do in heroics
I'm
where you wouldn't
supposed
be
to
at least
dish out
marginally
pain,
effective.
not receive it.
I'm not too sure that some of his ideas are going to cut it in If he ever gets him up to 20, I guess we'll find out. And the best thing about hitting level 20, of course, is you can always just TR if you don't like the character. You don't even have to delete it. Well, that was my heroic experiment. I have a couple of experiments I took all the way to 20, loaded up with gear I wanted to put into deep storage, TR'd them so they'd be in their TR cache.
I don't see how this will help us bash
A
heads,
distant
but
sound
fine.
tells you that a ward
So
has
they're
been
like
disabled.
ultra bank tunes. Well, we're gonna go from Gordon Lightfoot to 21 pilots because I'm strange like that.
Counting our kills
There we go.
calms my nerves.
Come on, Garrett, rest. Because tomorrow you're going to be doing all the demon web with me. 3 quests, you're not going to get a break. This middle part could have been cut out right here. I don't think it added anything to the quest.
Smash them! Smash them
So you
all!
just gone into the cave and then
With
did
the
the jump
magical
puzzle.
barrier dispelled, you can now explore deeper into the caverns.
I also tend to like to kill the first thing I beat down to 50% because then if I let him get away, then that's all the rest of the time he's getting like free damage on me. Kill the one that's doing damage on me and killing me, you know, that I can get rid of first. It's also kind of how I play the tabletop games, except on my last game I'm playing crossbow thief, rogue, spy,
The sound of a door rumbling open.
and
can
usually
be
I
heard
just make
from
attacks of
each
opportunity. I've been really, really horrible about that.
One
It's
of the
all like, are you
fiercest
gonna get into
lizard
combat?
folk has made
I'll
this
fire a
room into
bolt
its
in
den.
there.
The creature hisses
I
menacingly.
want to
as
attract
you
anybody's
approach.
attention. Of course, I would mess with. Come on, go off. I would mess with the healing
The
glove.
creature emits a guttural groan and collapses.
Smite foe from the War Priest tree.
Yes, yes, claim the spoils of victory, then let's move on. There
That
are
was a good thing
more
about getting
heads to
5
bash. I can feel
War
it.
Priest, I can get the ameliorating strike. That helps a lot. And then they just reduce the cooldown by like 12 seconds. From 30 to 18. Nice. It's just a little bit slower than my main attacks. Which are Cleave and the Righteous Weapon Strike. What's that called? I think it's called Righteous Weapon Strike, right? Radiant Flourish. I'm sorry. I'm horrible. I'm just making up names for this stuff. Although I'll admit Radiant Flourish sounds more bardy. Flourish.
An enormous cavern opens before you.
Alright, the jump puzzle.
A raised platform can be seen on the far side.
Yeah, I don't need your arrows.
You pull the lever, and a distant platform suddenly begins moving.
Elevator going up. Ah, there it is. Gotta look for the new square moving. We gotta go over here and do this. Wait for this one. Now this is actually pretty easy when you have two people, but it's kind of hard when you only have one. I have a Kenneth boot, so I can't just make the leap of faith. Whoa! Almost fell right off. I really don't need the lag right now. Sometimes these don't go off, so looks like I got it right.
I'll be
Nice.
careful with you. Not like my last one who wielded
Nice to
me.
get on the first run.
Releasing a
Especially
sudden
like
blast
for
of moist
actual
air.
people. Usually that goes a lot worse. I'm not really as good of a jump puzzler as that would seem to make me. I'm good, but usually I make one or two mistakes in any jump puzzle. Although I got really good at the one inside Margalaros's lair, so I have been the taxi service for that. Yeah, I wonder why that guy. This guy's a little bit bugged because he was only like level 4 or CR rating 14. So yeah, it's like any hit from my level 30 weapons, you're just gonna like turn him into a paste. Now we get these invokers. These guys are far. Hopefully they'll just stay casting magic missile though. This magic missile doesn't hurt me.
Giantish ruins dominate this large clearing. You can make out the outlines of small dwellings in the distance.
We're
The
gonna
magic barrier
pull them one
blocks
at a time.
exploration in that direction.
Because after you kill this first group, one of the two groups will start moving. And if you're up there with them, sometimes you can accidentally activate both sides. And that would be bad. So let's see which one of these two groups moves. It's going to be this group this time. If I'd gone over that other group, these guys would have followed me. It would have been a mess. Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't want to run all the way over there.
I've been on many great adventures,
I gotta go right through that
but
hole.
the best is yet to come.
It's almost time to play Bleep Bloop. I really like the fact that they were able to add new puzzles to the
With
game.
the lizard folk defeated,
There need to be
Alathus
more
calls for you
puzzles.
to come to the front gate.
I mean, I would literally like love one that was just like 10 random puzzles and no fighting. Absolutely no fighting, just puzzles. A little bit of bleep bloop, maybe some lights out. Find a way to randomize the rune puzzles. Down all of that.
This passageway has collapsed, but a hole has been excavated to give access to the hallway below.
You can play a little mastermind like from what's it called? I am blanking on the name. Reaver's Fate. That's it. Reaver's Fate. The Reaver's Fate raid. They could just like maybe miniaturize the mastermind puzzle. Yeah. Oh, hi. It's the one in Giant Hope no one plays anymore. Every now and then I see a Reaver's Fate go. This Abbott I never see anymore. Abbott's just so hard to flag for now. I never flag for Abbott unless I know I'm in a life where I know I'm going to want to run Abbott. There's too many times I'll like, man, I flagged for Abbott, but I'm going to TR, and then I TR, and the next day it's like, hey, who wants to run Abbott? And I'm all like, no, not really. I've never had a problem getting enough sigil pieces. My problem with Abbott will always be the have to run.
Yes! You have the eyes of an eagle.
Litany 4 times. Which admittedly is still easier now than it used to be. You used to have to run Litany 8 times because only one lever would activate. Now there's only one lever in each tower. So or maybe there's 2 to we can do them both. Something like that. They made Abbott easier and then they've made Abbott a little easier. Well, they say they made that. Like I said, I've never had a big problem collecting the sigil pieces. Because if I'm going to be wanting to do Abbott, I'm going to collect the sigil pieces. The sigil pieces are not the hard part. It's after getting it and running Litany. You have to repeat Litany.
The lever is pulled.
I think they need it what they need it what they could do.
Towards the central chamber.
And never what they need. That's bad. Pretending I know better than the devs. I would say running Litany once flags you forever. But you raise the stakes. You put a ton, and I mean a metric bumload of really good at-level gear in Litany and all the other ones. I know there's one good item from each one. But imagine if each pathway had 4 really nice pieces of loot at the end of each one. You couldn't get people to stay away from it. It just sounds like really bad luck. Now I have that problem with literally all the other things, like the book and the shield. Well, that's done that way. It's practically been statistically proven.
Counting our kills calms my nerves.
Certain tome pieces. I think they said 3 and 4 were the most common, and 7 was the hardest. If I remember right. I could be wrong. Oh, he got caught in the bear trap.
Bash 'em up, bash 'em in! To leave 'em alive would be a sin!
As the lever activates, energy
Alright,
pulses into
now
the
we gotta
central
think.
chamber.
Well, let's open the door and find out for sure. 1, 2, yeah, 3 more fights before we play Bleep Loop. Yeah, come on, keep casting that. Keep casting it.
We won't become legends if you bleed to death.
I always try to find some way to take immunity to magic missiles. It is the best ever. Almost every mage in this game can't resist trying to cast magic missiles. Yeah, but even now you still have to find them all, but you just find them once.
An
I'm keeping my old
unnatural
sigil though.
radiance throughout this room, which is dominated by a glowing
I'm going to
magic
get so
box.
many.
2 gems adorn the control panel that Alanith just mentioned.
I think I already had enough to do it.
Smash them!
4 times over?
Smash them all!
Alright, time to play Bleep Loop. One, 2, 3, 4.
The gate to the
All
west
right,
slides
leave it.
open, clearing the way into Dunalendi's
Yeah,
chamber.
Night Scroll. Night Shield Scrolls. Shield Wands. When I find them. Oh, they were right there. I wanted to see maybe if I get a piece of free loot. I know they're guys right there.
Yes!
I'm now listening to White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. I actually once tried to go to Gracie Slick's art gallery. She took out painting after she stopped singing. But it's by invitation only, and I understand, you know, she'd be swamped with, you know, her old fans if it wasn't that way. But I like, you know, even within, if I'm a fan of somebody's one thing, and they take something else, I'm interested in that other thing at least a little. I want to see what they've done, how good they're at it, and whatnot, why they did it, and what makes it interesting to them. I think that's all. It's a positive way to appreciate.
Dunalanthia stands stiffly on the platform above.
Wouldn't just go there and talk about her music. I wouldn't mention her music at
tell
all.
you that she's being magically compelled
That's
by
not
the
what she's there
cultists
for.
surrounding her.
Come on, break. Yeah, there it goes. Almost missed it. Whoa! They're like right there. I expect that. But at least we're gonna get them out of the way. Gotta do my range dance. Ranger versus Ranger dance. Why am I lagging? Alright. Dear Lord, 83,000. Good thing I made this Thunder Forged weapon. Well, if she's going to be staying that
Legends will
far
be
out,
told of our deeds.
With the good weapons. What do I got here? What do I got 4 stacks of? I guess I was close enough during the lag time. The only bad thing about having only 4 levels of Artificer is that I can only move and charge up my thing to 1. 87 points of damage isn't going to feed the Bulldog. There we go.
I'll be careful with you. Not like my last one who wielded me.
Alright, it's time to drag the...
I've been on many great adventures.
Using their
But the
haste
best
boost,
is
get what I
yet to
can
come.
out of this.
What's wrong with you? Go and
The
hit
dragon
something
has
with
knocked
me.
me down. It's a lot of knockdown for the dragon. Come on. Yeah, Garrett's not gonna... Oh, Garrett did heal himself. Wow, I'm stunned. Garrett sometimes won't heal himself. The hirelings have a little bit of difficulty with
What's
range,
slowing you down? Keep moving.
damage. Oh, that's bull. discover them. No, I'll probably get that off. Time to run away! Yeah, I've noticed that it has a lot to do with range damage. The hirelings sometimes don't seem to detect range damage very well. And you'll get like tons and tons of stacks, or tons and tons of attacks, and the hirelings just absolutely refuse to believe that you're actually being damaged. It took about long to curse me. That's hilarious.
Orlanthe falls, releasing Dunalenthia from her magical compulsion.
I got a named item, but I didn't get the one I wanted. I wanted the garments. I know I went a little over. I'm sorry. You come back and watch the video, and sorry, McVegan Pants. I know I was gonna say I was gonna be done by 8:30. Went a little over. That fight was a little harder than I thought it was going to be, but we got through it. I don't have my meteoric star rubies on this server. There's what I'm looking for. Let's see what we got. Now we're really hoping for green. We're not going to get any green. Alright, well, this actually turned out to be a really good day to come in and stream. I really, really must go onto her channel and thank Mickey Vegan Pants for literally giving me the first raid I've had in 15 months, at least. I appreciate everybody who came by, stayed a little while, try to see if they liked it or not. Thanks for Lona for carrying on this conversation with me. Really appreciate that here at the end. I appreciate Decaf Smurf and Commander Root staying throughout most of that. V and K and Virgo Pros. I know you guys came in a later time. I don't know if you were just checking out McVegan Pants and just kind of got caught here, but if you come back and see this, we appreciate you there, and of course Ian Fusion. So with that, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to probably watch a little bit of TV and get ready for tomorrow, where I will be doing a little bit of morning streaming, and then of course I usually appear with Bachelor Gore if he's not going out of town. I don't know if he is or not. I know he's going to make up one, but I will be on for Fridays on Ice. So peace and good questing. Have a great night.